Hi, welcome back. We're so happy to see you. Welcome back to Mario World. Just kidding. What's it time for, Seaman? FUNdations! All right, look who joined our Sea Cat man. Cousin Echo's in the house. Whoop whoop. Cousin Echo, we're so glad you joined us. All right, you know the drill. Repeat after me. Cousin Echo and Sea Cat man are going to repeat after me and follow along with you. You flew you.
You flew you.
A-R car R.
A-R car R.
O-E toe O.
O-E toe O.
O-U soup ooh.
O-U soup ooh.
E-R whisper
E-R whisper
O-U shout ow.
O-U shout ow.
I-R bird
I-R bird
O-R horn or.
R horn
You are hurt
You are hurt
All right, it's the word of the day review time. It's the word of the day review time. Word of the day review time. Okay, when the word pops on your screen, super spellers and readers, I want you to read the word and then we will practice spelling them. So I want to hear you because I can hear you through this screen. Cousin Echo wants to hear you, also known as Luigi, and Mario wants to hear you. Here we go. When you see the word, read it. Predict. Duty. Safety. Rich. Shy. Remember, I can eat. Y at the end can say super E, like we practiced all this week, but Y can also say I. Mind. Bravely. Cozy. Harm. Bolt. Rise. Where's our next one? Mimic. Chunk. Forbid. Toss. All right, now we're going to practice spelling some of these review words of the day. So each of these words have been words that you focused on at different chunks or parts of our learning. So we are going to review a few of them. All right, what you need now, super spellers, is you need to find yourself a piece of paper and a pencil, maybe a whiteboard and a marker. That's what I have handy. Can you hold those for me, Mario? Thank you very much. Or maybe you need a piece of recycling, or maybe you are going to go outside and take your computer with you and write with sidewalk chalk. So do whatever you need to do to have a material to write on right now. If you need to pause the video so you can grab that, go ahead and do that. We'll see you right back here. Okay, first word. I want you to spell forbid. I forbid Mario to play any more video games. He needs to go outside. Forbid. Don't worry, our Mario doesn't do too many. Forbid. I
But
hear
I am
2
in
syllables.
videos.
Forbid. 2 syllables. Forbid. All right, Mario, hold it up so they can check their spelling. Forbid. Do you see those 2 syllables? Forbid. F-O-R-B-I-D. Forbid. All right, let's try another word of the day. Word of the day. Cozy. Oh, cozy has that suffix that Cousin Echo taught us this week. He's really hoping you remember how to say E at the end of a word. Cozy. Pause the video if you need more time for cozy. What do you hear in cozy? Write it with your hand. Check it with those smart eyeballs who've read it somewhere before. Whisper it to yourself and check it again. C-O-Z-Y. Nicely done. Cozy. All right, next one. Give yourself a clean board or move on down to the next line of your paper. Shy. Shy. I hear a sh. Digraph. I. What's going to say I at the very end of a word? It's tempting to put the letter I. All right, Mario, show us.
Y.
S-H-Y. S-H says sh. Y at the end says I. Chunk. We say the word chunk a lot when we spell because we write and use chunks and patterns that we know. Chunk. I hear a digraph at the beginning. Ch. K. What is it? All right, Mario, show us chunk. Zoom it in for him, Mario. Check your thinking. All right, super speller, how would you turn chunk into chunky? Instead of chunk, like I took a chunk of a cookie, you don't want to drink chunky milk. Ugh. How do you turn chunk into chunky?
Put a Y.
Nicely done. Way to go, Mario. Way to go, super spellers. All right, last word of the day. Word of the day. Okay, toss. Toss. Oh, octopus. Ah. What shape is your mouth? Ah. Okay, I hear these letters, but I know that the O is short. It's saying ah. So what do I have to do with that consonant to keep that vowel short? That's right, super spellers. Double it. Double it. Double it. Double it. Toss. T-O-S-S. Way to go. All right, we have a last few at the end of the week here that we are going to practice. I want you to write numbers on your paper or your whiteboard. And so you are going to do 1, 2, 3 for sounds. You could do it across the top like that, or you could just keep going down like this. And then we're going to do 4, 5, 6 words. And then 7 is a sentence. You are going to do a sentence. All right, number 1. Write the letter that says eh. Write the letter that says eh. Hold it still for us, Mario. Number 2. Write the letter that says ah, like toss. Number 3. Write the 2 ways we've learned to spell O. Write the 2 ways we've learned so far. There's more than 2. Write the 2 ways we've learned so far to spell O. Number 4. If I'm going too fast at any time, just pause the video. I'm not going anywhere, I promise. You can hit play as soon as you're ready to continue on. Number 4. I want you to spell beside. Mario is beside Princess Peach. Beside. Number 5, 8. There are 8 people in our family. 8. Number 5 is the word 8, because when you're writing out in like a piece of writing and you say, you know, the character swept up 8 apples, you can't write the number 8. You have to write out the word 8. So number 5 is 8, the word 8, like the number, not I ate an apple. There are 8 chickens running around my backyard. Number 6, something. Oh, that was one of our trick words this week. It was the long one. Chunk it into those 2 smaller pieces that you remember from earlier in the week. Something. All right, pause the video if you need to finish up number 6. Something. Do your very best. I know it sure sounds like you up, and remember it's not. That's the tricky part about trick words, trying to get you. Okay, now keep going down on your paper, or if you're using a whiteboard and you're going to flip it over. This is your sentence, number 7. This is your sentence. Oh, Mario, you're covering our number 7. I must subtract 8 from 90. I must subtract 8 from 90. I must subtract 8 from 90. Your sentence, I must subtract 8 from 90. Remember these tricks. When you write your complete sentence, check for capitalization and punctuation. We need capitals at the beginning of words. We need capitals for proper nouns and punctuation at the end of sentences. Circle the trick words that are in your complete sentence. What trick words are in your complete sentence? Tap out any words you can for spelling and use chunks we've learned to help you spell parts you don't know. For example, Mario. What are some chunks we've learned this week? What are some suffixes that we've learned this week? What's TY say?
T.
What does Y at the end of a word say?
E.
Or I, but this week we practiced super E. What's another suffix that we can see at the end of a word? What's another ending? LY says Lee. Nice. Remember, keep in mind, all 3 of these are different endings you might see at the end of a word. They are all suffixes that make that word an adjective or a describing word, and those Ys all say super E. So being able to chunk words in parts like this, or into smaller words like safely, and you see safe, or into blends, like finding the SP in sp for spice, and then using that ending E. Way to go, super spellers. So remember to tap out the sounds that you don't know. Use the chunks and the patterns you do know. All right, here we go. If you need more time, pause and rewind the video now, or stick with us and we'll check your work. All right, Mario. Number 1, what letter says like E, ed, eh? E. Number 2, what letter says like octopus? O. If you got those, give yourself a star or a smiley face. Number 3, what says O? We've learned 2 patterns and 2 ways to say or spell O. What's one? One is O, consonant E, like phone. That E can jump over one consonant and say, hey, you O, you say your name. So O consonant E, or just O. Like so. So, can we go outside yet? Almost. We're almost there. Hang in there with us. Here we go, super spellers number 4. Beside. I heard 2 chunks in beside. B-E Because if you have B in a word, it can't just be the letter E. You have to have a vowel in that first syllable, B-side. You have to have a vowel in there. Your second syllable is side. That's right. It's a vowel, consonant E syllable. That bossy mama E is making that I say its name. If you got it, give yourself a star, super spellers. If you didn't, that's okay. Write it correctly next to it so that your brain can see the difference between the two. If you need time, pause the video so you can go ahead and do that. B-side. Mario is beside Princess Peach. B-side. All right, number 5. This is a tricky one. 8. There are 8 balloons floating for the party. 8. That's definitely a trick word, isn't it? It just doesn't even look right. It looks like eat, eat, 8. This is like the number 8. If you got it, give yourself a smiley or a star. If you didn't, I want you to write it correctly next to it so your brain can see the difference between the two. E-I-G-H-T. 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 Number 6. Something. One of your trick words this week was something, and I chunked it into the 2 smaller words that I know. Some, which sounds like it should be S-U-M, but I know it's a trick word. S-O-M-E. Thing. T-H, thumb. Ing. Mario. What says ing?
I-N-G.
The Ing brothers. I-N-G. Something. S-O-M-E-T-H-I-N-G. Something. Such a great strategy to chunk it into those smaller words that you might know. If you need more time, go ahead and pause it. All right, here we go. Your last part today is that dictation sentence. How did you do on your sentence? I must subtract 8. That was one of our trick words. From, how do you turn the base word 9, like 9 groups of 10, into 90? 90. 9 into 90. Add that chunk we learned this week. T. T-Y. I must subtract 8 from 90. Capital at the beginning, period at the end. 8 is our trick word. Nicely done. Way to go, super spellers. Mario, let's celebrate their hard work and send them off into the weekend. We love you. See you next time.